Yes. Yep. Oh, what's good? Hold on. Let's see. What's good? Meet at 12. How you doing? Welcome, guys. Welcome to another session, another live stream here on the Chaos Reign Show. I am Chaos Reign here. But before anything, and I mean everything, what is this I see with my eyes?
This guy, he's got a net worth of 300 zillion. And y'all can really create generations of generations
you need
of
something
zillionaires.
with somebody with something. Quit trying to give a boy your lifestyle and he ain't earned it.
Oh my God, but you know what? Everybody don't start off as billionaires. I'm not a billionaire yet.
Everybody don't start.
But you're not going to reach a billionaire status. I'm not sure about Steve Harvey. If he coons hard enough, he might get there. Let's listen. Shh. Various.
Start off a billionaire, but you got to have a boy that's got a plan to at least be one. I'm not saying you got to be a billionaire, because hell, I ain't a billionaire.
And I've dated some real horrible billionaires, honey. They not good all the time. Sometimes they're crazy, Steve, and that's why I had to stop taking your advice.
Wait. What? Are you really saying that you won't date a man that has more than you or got his ish together? Let's listen to more. Shh.
You didn't pick the one I told you to.
Steve, the billionaires
because you
are
don't,
terrible.
Because you don't listen to who I tell you.
Them billionaires be having 4 and 5 and 6 other wives.
Well, you the one over there and got them. I ain't never bought you nobody like that. You gonna sit your crazy ass up here and say that?
See, he knows I'm right. He knows I'm right.
You just a lie. You're not finna sit up here.
Okay, so welcome, guys, to the show. As always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know, subscribers. You hit the red button and the top notification bell for uploads, live streams here on the Chaos Reign Show. Also, follow me on the many social media links. The following: follow me on Twitter at Chaos Reign 7. Add me a friend on Facebook, Eric Reign on Facebook. Follow me on Rumble. Join me on Rumble as well. I'm trying to grow the following. The description and the links will be in the description of the show. I'll also post it here. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it, because it makes better sense if I gave it to y'all. I don't want to sit there. Hold on a second. Let me find it for you. Okay. Let me do this. Let me go back and let me find it, because I don't know why I keep doing this. I forgot to put it in the description, but I got y'all. Trust me. Be patient. I'm gonna pull it for y'all now. Let me Oh, I found it. Okay, so I'm going to put the links now for Rumble, for those that will follow me on Rumble. Copy. All right. Okay, here's a link to Rumble, because I want to start doing some content on Rumble. So here's a link to Rumble. And also, Join the Discord service of the Chaos Range Show as well. Everything will be in the description during and at the end of the stream as well. And let me pull one more link. Because I'm going to pull those links. And for those that's not understand, Discord is another link y'all could communicate with me as well via the Gmail. You might have to ask for that in the comment section or directly. But, those are the main links. All right, so I'm going to now update this now. Okay, I should update it. All right. Okay, it's updated. So now, what else I'm missing here? As you come in, please like the stream, share the stream. Like and sharing is free. Okay, so now I'm going to continue playing this, but let's know what really the title is, because for those not familiar, this is actually one in many of a new series called the Matriarchy, Volume 1. And the reason I title is Matriarchy than all the other schemas that a lot of men like to label the society, right? You call it a gynocracy or whatever they want to call it nowadays. I don't really give a crap. All of it is still that women are in somewhat of control. That's my check. And a lot of men don't like it. And rightfully so, you're in your right to not like it. I don't like things being controlled by just one sex. I think it should, if a man is going to have control, it should be at a point where it is straight up front. And we could say balance. We don't do balance up and around here, So, but either who, all is respected. And now I'm trying to look at some things. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run more of this tape because I think it's very important for y'all to listen to this before I go into this subject. So let's keep listening now.
Them billionaires don't believe what you hear.
Keke Palmer, you not finna sit up here and act like I done turned you on to some bad dude. You do not listen to me.
I do.
Now, you must understand, guys. You always hear the notion that a lot of dudes talk about how women have a certain affinity for dealing with men that got something and don't want to not lose anything. I'm going to have to really question it now that might be actually true now. And it falls in all areas, not just in general, but just all forms of economic, social status, etc. So, my friend is posting on Facebook. Anyway, let me keep running this. Fair use.
No, you told
me about these billionaires. I said,
no, I told you, but I didn't tell you to go get him. The hell you go get him
But he was
for?
a billionaire. He had a plan. He was just lying about it all.
But I didn't tell you to get him.
I'm telling you, liars are liars, rich
This
or
little
poor.
girl right here.
You just have to find who's for you. And, that's just it. Because I'm telling you, billionaires, they have just as much baggage as the rest of them. Honey, trust me.
Well, in some way, they do have some baggage, sweetie, but no one gives a crap about that because they got the money and money runs the world. They're not really concerned about baggage because they could pay for you, your family, your auntie, your relatives, and all other people in your family tenfold. So really, what's the story about baggage? Last time I checked, most women, modern women, going there, they're not really concerned about baggage. They're really concerned what you could do for them overall. And if you do not give them the so-called, I guess, comfort, soft lifestyle, they will not take nobody. They will take nothing at all. And that's just the honest truth. And that's something that is not really discussed a lot. And as I'm talking to you, I'm trying to find some things. And I'm trying to continue with this. So let me share this again. So let's keep going. Fair use, fair use. And like I said, there's no certain that it's gonna work with this one because you know where I'm playing is at. So let's keep going.
Trust me.
Why are you clapping for this ignorant mess right here?
It's true. It's true. It's true. Don't be mad, Steve.
Who I try to tell you to get with, you don't want to hear me. Now all of a sudden he ain't pretty enough. I done told you about these pretty ass
No, the
boys.
one you was trying to get me with was pretty, and I seen
No,
him.
he wasn't pretty.
I seen him on the gram with some other celebrity chick.
Now you gotta understand, fellas. You have to understand and notice well. F what they said about what they said they're looking for. I'm telling you this personally. Now, I understand why the dudes say that they always say it's them. No, now I'm having to really double down. I think it's really mostly the women now. Because they're really eating this up. They're really giving favorites to this. They're actually gravitating to this very hard. Like literally, very hard. To the point say, well, you don't want no man to tell you nothing. So if you don't want no man to tell you nothing, then who the hell are you really seeking and potentially procreating then? It is now becoming evident. Very evident. And Keke Palmer is not the exception to the rule. She is one of many sisters out here that does have this mindset, unfortunately. And it's given presence to this. It's given so much presence now that the thing that, which I'm going to read the article, and maybe if there's a video of it, I might play it. I might, depending on if the link that I found some links that has to be looked into. That it's evident she's not looking for no good or bad man. She's looking for a man, to her view, to be controlled. Meaning she wants to control every fraction. She wants to control not only a wallet because she got a little bag, but also control every aspects within the relationship. Literally, within all the relationships. And men today, unfortunately, are not gonna play ball. And it saddened me to say this. Like literally. That this thing that a lot of people have been giving a lot of attention to, they're actually in the right now. They're so in the right that personally, I can't even fight no more as a man. And much times, you know, the Chaos Range show how we conduct things. We talk about pretty much everything. This is the most open platform, besides every other platform, that talk about a lot of stuff. Some things that's foolishness, some things that is relevant that needs to be examined, and some things that downright you need to know or learn. But over here, we talk about pretty much everything here. And from my conclusion, just me now, that this modernization is a trap, a crap shot. You play it safe and playing the rules, today you're going to get buried. You're going to get buried pretty bad in this society. Let's keep going. Let's listen more. Fair use.
Yeah.
And you ain't gonna meet nobody that ain't got no damn body.
Steve.
Who you know got something, ain't got nobody. Like, it's just impossible.
True. Everybody's been with someone.
That's right. You gotta get to know them. I didn't tell you.
These guys don't be trying to get to know nobody. They just be trying to go to bed fast. I ain't got the time.
Oh, y'all finna clap for that too?
Oh, you mean get to bed? Is it true that some of the men that you have dated, Keke, they already concluded and have made the determined judgment that you are only worth the jump off? That you only worth the what they call pumping and dumping? And let's be honest, men we actually are simple beings. Last time I checked. Sometimes we won't keep it real with you, but we're very simple. The things that we really want. You get me? I mean, overall, as I look at it, we don't take a lot of women too seriously now. Personally, I can't take him seriously. I don't know about y'all. I mean, maybe y'all could take him seriously, but me looking at things overall, it does not serve you well as a man to take him too seriously, because all you gotta do if you're gonna have to go out and do a simple conversation or a date, you ask the simple questions. Now, I'm not gonna formulate the questions you're asking because you as a man, you gotta be very, in a way that you ask the right questions. It's evident, and I say evident, that the less that you're able to know what you really want and your standards as a man, the better off they can really control the dynamics within the so-called situationship. I like to call it, not relationship, situationship. And it's not really popular saying this, but I gotta keep real with y'all. You know, you're in this so-called arrangement that they know overall you're not really fully in control. And God forbid if you really was in control of this, they will give you some pushback to the point that you have to make a decision, and you got to be firm in your decision. Either either they play under your rules, or they kick rocks. It's that simple. And right now, as I'm looking at some things right now, okay, I found the article, so I'm going to probably wait. This ain't it. Shit. All right. Hold on, I'm trying to find something, guys. I'm trying to find something. What's this? I'm trying to find the latest news. Okay, I found it here. So this is the one. All right, so let me copy this and paste this. Because there was many articles. So this looks like this is only recent. Oh, okay. 7. All right, so I'm gonna send this on my other side so I could read this firsthand for y'all. And I will drop the link for those that want to add on to this conversation. Oh, sorry, guys. And I'm just making sure everything is sounding good before I continue because you know how things are. It gets a little crazy up here. Refresh this. And I'm trying to find my stream now. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna have to go on my channel. Yeah, and I might have to speak up a little bit because it looks like my volume is pretty low on this. Okay, so all right, all right. So now I found the article. So let me continue to play the rest of this, and then we'll move forward with this conversation. And please, guys, hit the like button, and please support the channel. There's donation tab, $chaos88 rain. I think that's what it's called. So let's listen more to this. Fair use.
True. It's true. I'm gonna be serious with you guys. It's
You
true.
sit up here
With
like,
a lot of these,
like I don't know that.
It's
I wrote the book about it. I tried to tell y'all.
with
Man.
a lot of these billionaire guys, these industry
You ain't
guys,
coming on this
they
show
get
no more.
stuff so.
Wait. He wrote what book? You didn't write no book. Oh, we're talking about that little figgly book they call "Think Like a Man." That the ideals you create was stolen from another man to help compose that book with your name on it. I hope we're not talking about that book, Mr. Harvey. I hope not. I better hope that's not. But anyway, fair use, fair use.
They get stuff so fast, you all. They get stuff so fast that when they meet someone like me that's like, okay, you can't just buy me something and I'm going to be thinking you're the greatest guy in the world. I actually want a conversation, want you to have interest in what I do, want you to actually work to get to know me. They act like they don't know what to do because the easiest thing that they've learned that works is to just buy everybody everything. It's just like, I can buy myself everything. I don't need you to buy me anything, love. The things that I need for you is money, what money can't buy.
Yeah. yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. So there you have it, guys. Let me make sure everything's still functioning. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's working. Yeah. But like I said before, you talking about things that money can't buy. Now, mind you, that was roughly almost 5 years ago. So there were other top well-known people in the industries where Keke is a part of, because she's an actor and singer, which she is part of that circle, that clique, have presented her with the top performers in her economic class. Let me repeat this again. In her economic class, she was offered and presented by other well-established men, some varieties of some black, and some in the varieties that are non-black. Nonetheless, she has been presented by other men that have some significance of competence. Now, in regards to time I say men is gonna pay you money, there are men out there that, let's be honest, they're about their business and they're gonna supply the aspects what you want financially. Now, if you want a girlfriend, you could be well in your right to go date, females. But usually men that work hard and got something of worth, they're not gonna be much of a talkative on the average. Because they gotta be out there in the world, fighting and going around making their bread. It is what it is. It is what it is. And that's the little secret that's not being discussed. Personally. That's just the honest truth. So this thing they talk about, how you say it? She's looking for or not saying she's looking for that type, or she needs a type that she's more comfortable dealing with. In essence, or in layman's terms, she's looking for a alleged beta type of man, or they call beta male. Yeah, y'all not gonna like this. Yeah, it's honest truth. It's obvious truth. So she's one of them chicks that she will take somebody that has a certain appeal and control him, and even go as far as procreate. That's what she's looking for, and that's what she got. And one thing before moving forward, please, guys, like the stream, share the stream as well. Let's open. Hold on. I just got a message. Okay, so I'm gonna look up this baby daddy that people are talking about. What he really does, because I don't know, man. Hold on. Did something happen? Wait, my thing just messed up. I don't know why I just did that. Let me fix that right now. I'm gonna look up who's Keke Palmer's mate, because it's very important to know who this dude is, who really he is. Let me see. I'm trying to find the guy's name. What's this guy's name? His boyfriend's name. Oh, Darius Jackson. Okay, so let me look up Darius Jackson. Let me highlight this. Okay, I gotta know who this guy is personally and what he does, because someone tells me a lot of these dudes, they talk about this young dude that is related to not related, that is the boyfriend of Keke Palmer. Okay, I found him. What he does for a living. Oh, what the hell is this? God damn it. Are you man? Let me calm down for a second. Relax. I'm gonna relax, man, because y'all not gonna believe what I just pulled up on Google about this dude. Matter of fact, I'm gonna share my stream. Y'all gotta see this. You have to see this. You guys gotta see this. I'm gonna pull that back up in a second. Y'all guys gotta see this. Now, if I move forward, I'm scrolling down because what I've just noticed, and let me see my end. I gotta look what's going on. Let me refresh this. What y'all see? What y'all notice? And let me see if I can zoom in. Cause y'all not gonna be able to read this. Let me see if I can zoom in. No matter of fact, screw this. It said here, this guy is a fitness instructor at Inspiring Studios. This dude is not well established. This man shows you how to lift weights, do dumbbells, do bench press, do certain leg curls, leg exercise like squats, calf muscles, maybe some cardio. This dude is a goddamn gym instructor. Now, I'm afraid to even look into detail what this guy's net worth is. But let me see. Let me click onto this. Let me see. Come on, guys. Everything's acting up. I'm just scrolling up to see what this dude is. American actress Keke Palmer and baby daddy Darius Jackson is under a negative limelight after he shamed her for outfits she wrote at Usher's Las Vegas residency. On July 5th, 2023, Jackson took to his Twitter handler to comment on a viral video. And Nope star enjoys time of Usher's concert while he sang hit songs. There Goes My Baby. That nonsense. In the footage, Palmer can be seen dressed in a very provocative black outfit as it wraps around her arms around the 44-year-old singer. There is seemingly shamed Keke for her outfit, stating, "It is outfit," which she wrote, "The outfit, though, you a mom." Yeah, okay. And fans were quick to jump in the conversation and slam Darius for his remarks on Palmer's outfit. And now, mind you, when he got slammed, how you doing? How you doing, Miss New York worker? Good evening. Make sure y'all share the stream, like the stream, and support the stream with the Cash App or the Super Chat. I'll probably open this up for y'all actual commentaries. But if you notice a lot of ladies that slam Darius are single mothers and baby mamas, and maybe some women that, let's be honest, their more usefulness is for a quick fling, more like a throat goat type of situationship. Nothing more, nothing less, nothing of any substance to any man right now that really is giving Darius backlash and giving the work of God, cuss him out, tell him, say, you're a misogynist, you're this, you're that, you hate women, you're trying to control her. Why you say some things like this? Women nowadays, they feel so comfortable to go give, Darius the work of their tongues to him, but don't have no actual man, which I find ironic. But that's another story. So, anyway, let's keep reading. Previously shares post videos celebrating her body. Soon after facing backlash for Darius' insecurity, Jackson doubled down and starts stating he has standards and morals to what he believes. Now, you got to understand, he would have some premise if he gave some consequence to the one Miss Palmer, Keke. But from what I'm looking at his background, what he does, which really is really significant personally, because if you're a woman, and I think Keke is worth $4 million, I could be wrong, I got to double check her net worth. If you're doing fitness instruction, you're not pulling in $500,000 a year. I think you're pulling in less than that. I think maybe below that. become your fitness instructor. And it makes me think she knows who the hell she really has picked as a mate, in my opinion. But this is just me now, guys. I think she knows darn well what she is doing. And because this, my assumption and my conclusion is that when this broke out, there's nothing Darius was going to do. The only thing you could do, bro, is either you're going to tell her, say, you go out that door, it's over, or you play, two could play this game. You got to pick your poison, my dude. That's the only option you have. Sorry. All the other crap goes out the window. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I look at this dude. I mean, I can see why she picked you. Personally. And I'm trying to find something right now, guys. Hold on. Oh, I can't find this. Okay. Come on, guys. I'm trying. Yes. What the hell's going on? Okay, I know I'm doing wrong. I'll do this for now. So, let me go back. I'm looking at this thing he does, and it's pretty weak, in my opinion. Very weak. But let's move forward. And he writes this little stupid little tweet saying, "We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others. He's getting told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals, what I believe. I rest my case." No, you don't, sir. You don't have no morals or standards. I mean, what standards do you hold? And number one, she's not your wife. And number two, if you're gonna make her baby mama, you gotta make it clear to your baby mama what you're gonna really allow. And there's no really transparency during this relationship. And I'm strolling down, looking more at him, and I'm not gonna read more into this because this is now becoming ludicrous, in my opinion. And I'm scrolling down. All right, so let me do more bio on this dude before we continue forward with this. Let me see what else about this dude. Darius Jackson, bio. Oh, matter of fact, my fault. Let me go back. His name is Darius Dalton. Let me make sure this is the right one, guys. Yeah, I think this is him. So let me look at this bio of this guy, because it's very good to know the context of this dude. Let me see what I get pulled up. Okay, all right, now I found something on him. I'm not gonna look at his Instagram because Instagram is really irrelevant. I'm trying to find who he was. His parents. There is parents. There is Dalton's bio. Hey, what's good, Sankofa? Make sure you guys like and share the stream. All right, let's look at his Wikipedia. Darius Dalton. What is age, height, and maybe other scenarios. And I'm looking at this first before. It says man's net worth is this amount of money, but I think his net worth is really incumbent because he is with this woman. All right, so I found something. I'm scrolling down, making sure everything's good. All right, I'm gonna share the screen. Let y'all look at this. Let me get rid of these commercials because they're getting on my nerves now. Because these things need to stop popping up. I just gotta see this. Now, this cinnamon is mixed. And it's very hard to find who he's mixed with. But let me go to this little quick bio. And this was updated July the 7th, 2023. Now, how accurate it is, I don't know. But nonetheless, this is the only information right now that has more context of this man. So let's share screen this. And I might have to refresh this because it's doing some weird stuff. All right. Y'all see this? And let me refresh this. Okay. As y'all notice, Darius Dalton is known as Darius Dalton, also known as Darius Jackson, is the boyfriend of popular American actress Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer, I don't know why they keep rewriting her name, so it's a Keke, is well known for her movie like Nope, Ice Age, Collision, Curse, and Brotherly Love lately. Palmer was all over the tabloids, and as she was being compared to actress Zendaya. Zendaya. No, I don't think so. She's not nowhere near Zendaya. Zendaya is actually mulatto. Keke is full Black American, allegedly. Like someone to do a deep dive, similar difference between Keke and Zendaya career, this may be one of the clearest examples of how colors and I'm scrolling down that garbage. Not dealing that colors garbage today. So without any further ado, let's know about Keke Palmer's boyfriend Darius Dalton. Wicked facts include updates of his age, height, etc. This is what they said he is. This guy was born in 1994, the 21st of January. That makes him roughly a Capricorn. Yes. Because next 2 days he'll be the next zodiac. But roughly he's a Capricorn right now. This guy is pretty tall, 6'4". As you know, Keke Palmer is 5'6". Somewhat still medium height for a woman. They don't know how much he weighs. We don't care. He is dating Keke Palmer. This cinema's net worth is now $500K. But it makes me think, how your net worth is $500K when you're just a fitness instructor? I'll wait. Fitness instructors nowadays don't make a lot of money. Especially if you're a man. Now, is there exceptions to the rule that some do? I don't know. But what we do know is you don't make a lot of money being a fitness instructor or etc. Let's keep going now. Darius Dalton is the boyfriend of American actress we know, Keke Palmer. And they say he's Aquarius, but I still label him as a Capricorn person. Darius Dalton is the son of Romel Jackson, and this one's hard to pronounce. Yamazi or Yamayur Habar. He is not the only child of his parents and his two brothers named Saras Jackson and Marquise Jackson. There is no information of their academic life, which we don't really care. That's Keke. In 2017, Darius Dalton worked on on-air ships for KBCH Internal Radio. He has worked as a host and show Bailey Podcast Networks and Inspiring Fitness USA. Yeah. And of 2022, he worked with 2 companies apart from radio. He has also worked as a promotion assistant, color analyst, Serbs representative, and reports for iHeartMedia, 23-Hour Fitness, Ahim Ducks, and Lowendale City TV. And it goes by, we already know his age. Ready? And I already got his height. He's 6'4". And how long that was dating Keke Palmer before he ironically put a baby in that? Darius Dalton was met and when he met his girlfriend Keke Palmer in May of 2021, roughly now 2 years ago, at Diddy and Icy Ray's Memorial Day party. The couple made their relationship public on Keke's birthday on August 26th that year. Okay. So they probably they were official a couple months later. Now, mind you, how old was Keke at 20? She was 28 at the time. Yeah. Keke Palmer and Darius Dalton kept their relationship quiet after that. Although the people has been spotted together several times, they don't speak much about their affairs to the media. It seems that the way they avoid the public attention, Darius Dalton's Instagram, which we already know what it is. We're not gonna look at this stupid Instagram. They say he right now has almost 11.2 million followers, and the reason why he has so many followers is not because of his looks. They follow him because he's in relationship with Keke. Keke. All right. So let me keep looking. How much is Darius Dalton net worth? This says 500K. He has worked on the radio as a host and different shows. He has also worked as a promotion assistant and engaged in service. That's the background of this. Now, my thing that I want to know, because they said this man is a mixed man, what is the actual background of the parents? Let's see if they can give us that. And it's very hard to find that information. Actually, does this go? No, I don't want that. And it says this guy's an influencer, story to writer, and media face. And I'm scrolling down. And it seems to me, is this his mother? Samus Jackson, who also actor and basketball player. He also has a stepfather named Romel P. Jackson and a stepmother or stepbrother named Marquise Jackson. Okay. So he's from California. Okay, he went to Fresno State University, or yeah. It says mixed, but they don't know what he's mixed. Most likely, he probably mixed with white and black. Most likely, because I'm not seeing the parents, unless I do this. Let me do this. I'm gonna scroll down, guys. I will share this, but I'm trying to find something of a link. No, this is not giving me anything. All right, so let me go back. If anybody needs ideas, please leave in the chat room. Oh, I see you, Queesh Method. Let me recognize the chat. Hold on, let me pause for a second, guys, and acknowledge the chat. Queen of Virtues here. Yes, please hit the like button and subscribe to the show. Yes. Yes, always, please, always. So now let me go back, because I'm trying to find his parents, because they said a man is mixed, and it's very hard to find that. I gotta find what he's mixed with. Because one thing, the reason why I'm doing this, because they talk about their two relationships, the importance, what she did was wrong, what he's doing wrong. But I'd like to know a little bit more about these two individuals. We already know what Keke is. She's an actor, singer. She's been doing it since she was young. So we don't need too much background on her. She's pretty irrelevant in this conversation. I really want to know about this baby daddy. Because baby daddy is very much unusual. Let's see. I'm trying to find something, and they cannot really say what he's mixed with, which is I find it very odd. I'm scrolling. Nope. I'm getting the same thing over here, guys. If anybody in the chat room that's watching, if y'all guys got any suggestions where I can find what Darius Dalton or Darius Jackson is mixed with, please write it in the chat room or in the comments section, whatever. I need more information because I'm trying to do my little part to find out. All right. All right, let me try one more thing, and then I'm probably going to read on to the story. Okay. I'm looking now to find. And their social media. Actually, there is kind of took down social media because of the backlash, if y'all not noticing. Okay, I do not see nothing here. Yeah, this is not giving me no information. All right. All right, so let me read onto the story because it's not. I will look at the TMZ, but I'll do that later. Let's look at this, guys. And make sure if y'all guys can hear me good. Good. All right. Let me refresh my page. 1 second. Let me do this. I'm gonna step away and come back, guys. All right. So let's do this. Let's do this. We're gonna look at the latest right now. And which one I'm gonna pick to today? Washington. Let's look at Yahoo News and then work with. We're not gonna go 2 days ago because that's too far back. Because this been pushed. We're gonna look at Yahoo News and let me scan what's going on. All right, I'm gonna read this and then. Okay. This is recently posted today. Keke Palmer's baby daddy drama continues and why we shouldn't be surprised. Darius Jackson sent the tweets. And, we can see Keke and Darius. Let's scroll down. On July the 5th, 2023, Darius Jackson, the father of Keke Palmer's child, took to Twitter to call out Palmer for her outfit choices at Usher's residence show in Vegas. Now he's getting ripped apart, which we know already, by Twitter and all the other stupid social medias that like to talk crap about people. Recently, he doubled down, which he did, which he shouldn't, because usually if you're going to say and put your frustration on the internet, you better stay firm on that jump, my dude. One thing you have not learned or take any pointers is if you're going to be out there in public and say some things, you better stay firm. Don't double down. Don't do that stupid stuff, because when you start doing that, now you're showing what they call weakness. And last time I checked, no woman don't want to see no man show any form of weakness. Always know that. Always be right in your decisions. Never double down. The minute you double down, you actually have lost. And last time I checked, brothers or any man, you should be winning in life. You should not be double down for any circumstance, for no chick or for no, I almost said it, but I gotta keep real for no bitch. Real talk. Real talk. All right. Wait. Hold on. I'm trying to see what's going on here. I'm trying. All right. So let's keep going. Then our beloved Keke shares a post this weekend, and her post she writes, "One thing is certain, and one thing is true. I'm a mother, through and through." Nah, you're just a thought. I'm sorry, baby, you're not a mother because millennial. I think mostly younger millennials and Gen Zs don't really know what it really takes to be a mother today in the modern 21st century. They think, you have a baby and then you go out into the world and then you do this, flaunts and show off your body the next day and you think you deserve a praise and respect. That's not how the real world works. And most people that have sense will go at these women and attack these women for being that type of ish, you know? Check this out. And I'm trying to do some. So now, as I'm going back to my screen, let's check what's going on. We are not surprised. I mean, we are not sure that this is a link, but Keke also shares a TikTok. And talk, she is dancing what they call adorably to these words. "You ain't stopping what's going on with me, sweetheart. So if you're about to act up, I'm about to link up. But let's go a little deeper." Now, what do you mean by link up? I'm very confused. What do you mean? That means you're already going around entertaining other dudes? Oh, I'm sorry, you are entertaining other dudes. Because I looked at Darius' little background, which is not really much to what the internet wants to give present who he is. That this dude is, unfortunately, a beta male. And he's one of them little soft beta males that you like to pick because, like most women, if you're talking about black women, they, by default, are colors. Now, I know that's unpopular to say that, but I got to call it out to what it is. They talk about the black man is a colors. But when I look behind closed doors, the only person that's complaining about their skin tone and what they can't achieve or get is normally the opposite sex, which is black women. I remember Rashida, where she does a lot of content and has wrote a book on it on colorism, has expressed her frustration of being a darker skinned black woman. Like literally a darker skinned black woman in a world where the world doesn't owe us any favors or any understandings. But yet and still we are here. Right? Right? What's good, Gray Pill? So what is the argument here? What is the real scheme of things? That is it really your color that does not allow you to really move and operate in your natural form as a woman? Or you just complain because you're looking for the certain attention for certain dudes that you're allegedly sexually attracted to? Which one is it? I don't know if anybody can answer it, but which one is it? I wonder. Anyway, let's see. Let's continue. If you aren't familiar with Keke Palmer's podcast, baby, this is Keke Palmer. You miss a bit insight into her and her baby daddy's dynamics. Of June of 2023, she recorded a live episode with an app, AMP, featuring her mother, Sharon, and Darius, where they all gave their opinions on various celebrity relationship scenarios, from comforts of a possible cheating partner to gender roles. Man, please. Please. If you can come out in the world dressed in a sexually scanned way in the state of Nevada / Las Vegas, what things you will not do? Continuing, Keke prompt the question: how will you approach a matter when you feel like your partner is entertaining other people behind your back? Ain't this something? Ain't this something? I mean, this is something to a lady that went out in the streets to, show herself with her friends to other people, especially other males in the business. Now we all know Usher got a STD that cannot be reversed. And a lot of ladies, in my opinion, I think they don't mind dancing with Usher personally, and maybe having their way in the bedroom with Usher, because Usher, let's keep it real, he is a man of good looks and charm, and he could sing. If he could sing the panties off of you, it's in doubt you're going to pull out the drawers and throw it at him. Let me stop. Wait, I see somebody in the chat room. Hold on. Let me acknowledge the chat. Acknowledge. I see you, Juju. It's Juju. Juju. Oh, okay. I mean, it can't be that bad. I'm not sure what you mean by you can't wait to do a talk about this. Matter of fact, as I'm watching, let me drop the call link now for those that want to come up and expound to the comments or participate in the show. Online is open. I want to hear this. And I see some more comments. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all guys can't see this. This is small. Just notice this. Let me make this bigger. Anyway, we confirm how long has they been officially together. I heard someone claim they had an on and off relationship. I don't know how true. Well, a little background story. Gray Pill, since you're here, and then remove this fair use because this fair use is getting my nerves now. A little story. Gray Pill. They've been knowing each other and been dating and made their dating official since the last going on almost 2 years. They knew each other through an event by P. Diddy in May of 2021, and 3 months later, they made it official that they're boyfriend and girlfriend on Keke's 28th birthday, August 26, 2021. Well, it was actually 2021. Actually, Keke. I pulled it up, and they kind of dated when they met each other. It's only been 2 years, roughly. Not 3 years. It would be 3 years, but it's really 2 years. Good. And like I said, the call link's there now if y'all guys want to come up. Let me keep going as I wait for anybody who wants to come up. Where am I? Okay. Dearest answer that he would go straight to his partner with his troubles. Let me refresh this because I'm delayed here. I'm going to refresh. Actually, yeah, I'll leave it there. I'll leave it this say. Actually, let me make it bigger. I like to see things bigger. There is answer that he would go straight to his partner with his troubles, which is false given his actions 1 month later when he ran to Twitter about his problems with Keke attire for a girl night out. No, because today's generation are more out there putting their business out there on Front Street. If you're a certain generation, I think you're a millennial, Juju, because you're born in 1992. I'm not sure if you're a millennial as well, Gray Pill, if you're not born after 94. But it's evident that if you're a millennial or a Gen Z, usually how communication works today, we go by Viva texting, Viva Twitter, Viva Instagram, Viva Facebook. Oh, that I told you about the Twitter, because people use Twitter now. Those are social media links that we follow each other nowadays, and that give response. We're not upfront and personal having conversations. We never have, never will. Most every people put their business, they put the business directly via the internet for many reasons. We're not going to why the reasons, but they're out there putting their business out there now. All right, so let's keep going. Let me read this more of this. He continued his thoughts saying that he fully understands he's dating a woman that is adored and pinned after by so many people saying So I already have the anticipation that people will continuously knock on your door. No, it's just you have no standards, my dude, and you don't really pull no strings or hold no weights in none of these relationships. How we know is because it's not because what you make is what you stand for as a man. At 29, you should, if you don't really know what you're seeking, what you really want out of yourself, and what you want to go into this relationship, you are here playing the fiddle. Shacking up today does not serve the modern man today if you don't know why you're doing what you're doing personally. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, they get into this relationships like most of us. We're getting there, we're just winging it, and we're just making things happen. And if it happens, it happens. And we got to stop thinking like that. 1 second. And make sure you hit the like button, guys. So, the one Miss Keke Palmer, like many, she's one of them nice little succubus that's out there doing her thing. So, what's we're saying here? Keke confidentially jumped in saying, period, he knows he got a catch instead of agreeing at that moment. Darius jokingly, but maybe not so jokingly, snapped. All right, now don't get too carried away. Of course, you're going to get carried away, and you're not going to do it because what consequence you as a man, a young one, is going to instill to if this woman doesn't do what you want to do? Oh, wait. What real consequence you set forth going into this that if she does what the hell she wants, are you going to give? Now, a lot of people say, should he be physical with this woman? Not sure. I don't think physicality will do anything. Since he's a part of the spotlight, he put his hands will not really secure anything, personally. Especially if you had to get to that direction where you had to put physicality to get your point across. If you had to be physical with your significant mate, then personally, maybe you should not be in this relationship. Because you got to understand, guys, let me make myself bigger. And this is going to sound boring. I don't give a crap. Physical actions will not serve you in the modern era we're in where people are actually protected. Now, most do say are not really protected, which you're not. But if you had to protect yourself in regards to somebody being physical at you and will put your life at peril, then yes, protect your life, brother. I advocate you do. Don't let women throw pans, bust you side of the head with a weapon, or go as far as stab you or do other dangerous means to really, control narrative. But like I said, if you going to instill any consequence, your word and your absence should be the consequence enough. And really, it should go far as where you have to be and give a tone or look so that you know, say you mean business. Now I notice from some dudes nowadays how they train, and I mean train loosely. They're not thinking of really imposing consequence. Much less, they're not really thinking of actually really being a man in society. They're being more of a soy boy and being soft and really play around with this I like to cater to their feelings nonsense. And we all know some women, let's be honest, they say they like it, but really when you look behind closed doors, they deal with a man that really got that that actual I don't like to use this, but I'll go there, a pookie type of energy. That's their flavor. And yes, you're gonna have to be a bad guy, fellas. You're gonna have to be a bad guy if you want to not only get a woman but sustain a woman in this society. You're gonna have to be balanced. I don't like saying this, but if you're gonna operate and date and mate in the West, you're gonna have to be a little bit of both. Let's keep reading. I want to get through this article and then keep moving forward. And like I said, if y'all guys want to come up, the links in the chat room. And please donate to the channel if you can. Yikes! The sound that kind of familiar. There goes the same degrading language he used in his tweets. So there we have it, folks. Darius may not have actually been upset with the outfit that she wore, especially given that he outwardly showed off her body on social media before. No, he is very disappointed. I think it's not just the outfit alone that people will say something. It's the interaction between her and Usher that really got the internet on fire. Personally, all that extra thing she did was really irrelevant. It's just the interaction alone that really made it the issue. Instead of drum rolls, he felt threatened that the door could be opened by Usher, someone that from our perspective could be competition for theirs. And he might be right. But here's the problem. If you want, let's say, entertains Usher in a more of a, just I just perform this music and sing towards your baby mama, I go as far as giving her the business, if you know what I mean, giving her the back blowing experience, which unfortunately, most celebrity women knows that Usher got some. So for you and let's be honest, if Usher did, let's say, had an entanglement with the one Keke, I think it's clear to say that, or safe to say, bro, if she really did that, most likely you don't want to be touching a woman no further. Matter of fact, I think the relationship should end right there. And it goes beyond cheating. Not only you cheat, but you're going to give me something that I can't really, I guess, cure with the regular medication here in the West. But I'm not going to be able to cure it. And a lot of dudes nowadays, when we notice that certain celebrities have been having too much, too much fun in the rooms, where they having their harem of women and engaged in all types of, debauchery. The last thing you want to do is really, put yourself out there to be, roped into that mess. All right, Keke went on to the Jackson Lee show and talked about her search for love as a celebrity, saying, "For a year, I used to think I am ever going to find somebody that understands my lifestyle, that ever is going to be able to get it and be secure in it." Yeah, right. And we're not gonna look at that because we don't want to read all that nonsense. See, a lot of people say this thing with the what I'm highlighting here, but it's all smoke and dreams. Notice how she used the word secure. Well, it seems like that security was threatened when she stepped on Usher's stage, and that no, she was no. Sorry, I'm not reading that. I'm not buying that nonsense. She's not a threat of that security because she did that. There was no pushback for the public. She did not double down. She did not make no serious apology. She just played it off like it's nothing. So I'm not sure what they're talking about. That's a goddamn lie. That's a lie. Darius must have thought that she would dim herself to make him feel more comfortable. Nope. And a famous word of his girlfriend, "Sorry to this man, more from the root." And, that's it for that article. And I'm not gonna read any other latest updates because personally this is trash, in my opinion. And I'm looking at what's this one, and obviously if y'all see here, there's a TMZ version of this. Let me share this for y'all. Since y'all watching this, I'll share it anyway. This is her and Usher. And can we play it? I'm not sure if it let me play. Yeah. She's so she's so happy. Look at it. She's so giddy. I think that's the right word to say. You ever seen a woman so happy, you know? But like I said, Usher got that effect with a lot of women. I ain't gonna deny it. He does have that actual effect. So let me keep going. As she touches, hugs, feeling happy. Let me keep going. Let me see. I don't know why the image looks so fuzzy. But yeah, as you can see, she's singing and all that stuff. I tell you one thing, modern women today, they ain't no joke, man. They ain't no joke at all, guys. I tell you, man, they having the time of their life. What more can I say? And let me keep running this. Let me see if anybody's in the studio. All right, y'all guys watching, so y'all don't want to come up. All right, let me keep running. Yeah, it's something else, man. I have enough of this. Screw this. It's I can't say it's a sad day because this is what you asked for, bro. I mean, modernization is a blessing and curse to a lot of men today. I see more of a curse than anything a blessing. Why I know. One thing that really gets me, that how can you ask for certain things and you're not really, if you're a woman, being reciprocal? Now, a consecrated did said this, and you might know who I'm talking about, but follow me. That black women do have an affinity that they don't want to be around dudes that got their ish in order. I hear it constantly from their mouths daily, podcasting and all forms of broadcasting. Certain of men are not on their level. This and they avoid the men that do got their ish are on their level like the plague. She is one example, Keke Palmer. And there are many other consecrated women, and there are many women that you might know personally that the men that they choose and that they actually choose, even go as far as to have the children, procreating with to make these babies. It is evident that these dudes are not hitting on or doing anything of any substance or productivity in their own lives. That's why I hear a lot of dudes complain about getting the women that really are, somewhat level. Because you think about it, there's not many people, a lot of women out here. I mean, a lot of women that are shaped like Keke. Because Keke is a very much petite woman. She is actually a dress size 4. Now they said she stand out with some curves, but man, a little bit. But really, truly, it's like she's not a big woman, a fat woman. She actually is normal size. And if I show y'all, let me see if I can find Keke Palmer. If they got any pictures of her, I'll do that. Okay. Let's see if she has some pictures. And I don't see no image of her. I'm gonna pull up some pictures. Let me find a real good picture, a real decent one. Because she got a lot of pictures. Yeah, here's one. Yeah, we'll work with this one. All right, so let me show y'all one picture of her. Where is it? Okay. And this is one picture I'll show. There's too many, but do you see this one picture of her on the right? This is her on the right. See? That's one decent picture. Not many women nowadays that do say that they want someone that's a dress size 4 or even go at 6. They say that they want to, say I will take her on as a mate. Because we talk about America, which a lot of Americans say are big, some over the beast, etc. But nonetheless, what can you do? And especially if they're that big or not as small as Keke for her age and her height, that Darius got a good one. I mean, he could probably do better, which I think he could do better. But the problem is, when you get someone that is making more than you, and like I said, her net worth I think is roughly maybe 4 million on average. That she makes more than you, but here's the twist: she does not respect you because you're not really holding those standards, personally, and because you don't hold no standards, what is she gonna really do, personally? And overall, that's where it really lies. That you gotta have some standards, fellas. You need standards. And if you don't develop now in your young age, it's very much complicated once you get to that certain age where, especially when you're in your 30s, where you might think of settling down or maybe touching 40. But really, you should have a really clear understanding and have a take of what really your standards are from the jump. I would say younger the better. I don't think most men should be waiting that old to really start developing standards. Regardless what financial situation is, your standards should be consistent and it should be on par just like everything else. Women got standards when they're young, and they carry it through and they keep at it and stay firm. Fellas, you got to have some respectful or a standard that is fair and just. See, we can't live in delusions. Women live in delusions all day, every day. Let's keep real. We as men, we can't live in no delusions. And let me drop the call link one more time because people are not looking in the chat room. For those that want to come up, we got to have a certain standard. Got to, need to, have to. Our standards should be simple and some that is clear enough for any woman you deal with that's going to follow. If you do not have no simple standard, then I would suggest you write down some things you like or what you want, and keep it simple as possible. That's something that could be worked, and it's workable, in my opinion. Now, there were some other shows that I was going to really cover. I noticed Mr. Fuentes was on that Fresh and Fit podcast. I might cover it, maybe, or not. Still thinking about it. And I did talk about this thing with Lena the Pug and Adam 22. And I noticed that Adam 22 went and did a podcast with his wife and some other people. So not double down, but personally, he really wanted to give his reason and his actual reason why he has no problem other men, taking advantage of what they call it. Taking advantage of his wife. I mean, to me, I expect a lot of Europeans to really go out there and engage in cuckolding behaviors out there. So I don't expect nothing less. It's just a lot of men don't understand people's cultures. That is his culture. Need I say more? But we make it harder than it is. This is Adam's culture. I mean, cuckolding has been a lost art for decades, centuries, maybe. And really, truly, it is another sense of foreign power. If you think about it, when another man sees another man engage in, back bloating, sexual fun with his other mate, they don't mind it. Like literally, they don't really mind it. I think they get really off on that crap, but that's another story. Let me but like I said, that was something that I was sick of doing. Like I said, when I cover it the first time, I don't know if I can rekindle it because I just don't see the purpose covering something that is obviously this is what they do. Now, unless a lot of people don't understand Eurocentric culture, I advise you go find some books on world history and people's cultures. That will be a start. But if you're not doing that and you're just living life as it's nothing and you're absorbing the world like it's nothing, you're not going to get nothing. It is what it is. I like to get some to what I do. I know someone live in no uncertainties. You could do that. I don't. So I don't know why everybody wants to live in uncertainties. I mean, I gotta know what I'm doing today. All right. Damn, I have nothing else on my mind right now. Drawing a blank up here. Woo. And actually, I might have something. If y'all didn't know, I had some uploads, and I might write some in my community tab. I might put a full upload of that story of the how can I say, the woman that is using her man's money, like literally using his own money for I guess the exit plan, which a lot of modern women nowadays stay in a relationship for a while and they get tired and bored, and they take and steal and put other bank accounts of their money that's from their husband. So when the day comes, they're ready to, how can I say this? About to prepare the divorce. So they get into a relationship in regards to come out of it. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? And I find that to be very wrong. You plan for your exit. If you're planning to exit the relationship, why waste time? I see why you go into you go in it because it's not your own money. So if a man is doing what he should and he is competent and he picks you, most likely 9/10 times you're not gonna stay on it long. And I heard from a lot of these so-called gurus, these dating coach, especially talking about the boringness and that. And I'm saying this: if these men are very boring, then by default you should walk away. And as you come with nothing or come with some, you walk out with nothing and something. In my opinion, I mean that's the logic way, the right way to go about it. But you know, like I said, you can't tell people nothing nowadays. But because the laws in this country have made it a certain way, you know, and personally, the laws are being rolled back, ladies, as we speak, because this country is not reproducing the numbers that they should be in regards to other groups, and they can't afford, and I mean afford loosely, that they get more a decline population wise. Besides all the other factors they put into stifle other groups' population, especially that are non-white. I mean, we're not going to that, but they put these parameters in place so that way, let's be fair, honest. They do it because they want a certain group to lower their numbers while everybody else's numbers get higher. And as far as I'm going to tell you. Now, as I'm looking here, and I'm looking, I think I got someone. Let me see if I can get someone on here because I know one of my dudes was trying to think of doing a broadcast on this or anything alternative. And like I said, I do these shows when I think it is really importance, not relevance, because with these two people, we gotta keep in mind they're not married. Like literally, they're not legally married, so they're actually just shacking up. And we all know if you're man, you're not married in the system with your children. When the time comes, you're going to have to know that you might be paying child support, and depending on the state you in and how the story goes and how you go about it, you might be paying a lot of child support in certain states. The only state that has a cap on child support is Texas. For those that didn't know, and it's good that Texas got what do they call it, a limit how much people make and give in child support, because women nowadays they don't see the value of you marrying them, because as long as there's somebody that's gonna pay partial the bills or all the bills, they'll take that. And if they find someone that makes a lot of money, will take that indefinitely to the point where they'll fund their lifestyle and they'll sit their butt down, living off you without taking any orders. I'm not sure how that's gonna work in the long run, but it ain't gonna work now in today's society. That's why the laws, as we know it, are rolling back as we speak, and they should have been rolled back a long time ago. Because this game where you just have a baby and you sit down and you might click the child support, and depending on what type of woman you are, and you have multiple babies, multiple men, which this community is known for, then you more how much money you'll get from each man from child support. That's why when they talk about the amount of men that have more than one child, it is now become it's actually really true. It is a small pool, because if you don't have no kids, but this other dude has two kids, that means you only get partial of the child support because he has to split that with other women and his children. That's why you notice a lot of women nowadays, they don't mind. They really seek men that really don't have kids overall. And I'm not saying the men that have kids are bad fathers, but it's better they focus their time on dudes that don't got no responsibility. So that way, if they got kids, he's gonna take care of him, her, and her kids, and maybe produce a kid in this relationship. And once it doesn't work out, or she gets tired and bored, she'll just leave him and find another dude and do it all over again. And the more she does it, the better. And the better, I mean, she's gonna probably rack up on what he makes or what she alleged knows what he makes and get some out of the deal. Overall, this is now considered learned behavior if you think about it. No one has to be teaching this. This is like on autopilot for those that don't know. And you know how things are, guys. I ain't saying nothing that y'all don't really know what's going on already. And I'm just looking right now. I'm trying to find something right now. Hold on. And overall, you just gotta know what's going on here, guys, and be very much attentive to detail. But I think that's pretty much it. I'm tapped out. I don't have enough. I don't really. Wait, hold on. I see somebody chat room. Queen of Virtue, if you're not busy, can you come up? I put the chat link in the chat room. I need a woman's intake on this from their sneer, from their eyes, and I think you're well qualified, Queen of Virtue, because you deal with the femininity. So if you don't mind, sis, coming up and giving your take or short take, because really truly, I mean, this channel is for everybody. I have a few dudes that be on here and very little women on certain conversation, but the conversation needs to be had and it has to be ongoing. And there should be a perspective from not only from the men from a lot of these subjects, but also from ladies as well. So I would, if you can come up, Queen of Virtue, I would surely appreciate it. As we wait, make sure you share the stream, support the channel. Also, please leave comments. This has been going viral. This has been talked about for the last few days. It is somewhat important because a lot of people felt this. A lot of people, especially women, felt the way that how the baby father act a certain way, that he's on the wrong. Yes, come up, Queen of Virtue. Chaos has ordered you. You must come up. Yes, come. Don't give me that. A lot of women in their mind, they feel that they should be so much in control of the relationship, on the driver's seat of what things go, that a man should not be able to tell them nothing. I mean, literally, tell them nothing. They should do what the hell they want. They should go out wherever they want to be. They should come in anytime where they want. And this is why I know that there is no rules when it comes to relationship. And from what I'm looking at anymore, if you as a person you feel you have somebody back at home while you out here in the streets, just stay in the streets. That's my opinion. Just stay in the streets, sweetie. You need to be in the streets. Do not be, and I mean, do not be like many one of them. Hold on. I wish I had a soundbite here. Let me see if I can find it. Yes. Do not be one of these women that be on, and y'all know where it is. You know what's coming. Do not be one of these women on the carousel. Wait, This ain't playing. Hold on. To not be on the carousel. Don't be those type of women, ladies, that sit there because a man won't tell you what to do. No one can check you. That you prefer to be on and riding the. Don't be those type of ladies, sweeties. Be a woman of some value. To be some hold some form of virtue, you know. Yeah. Because let's be honest, single people do keep other people single, especially women. Misery does love company. Need I say more? We hear about it, but in action is really what it is now. Now, I'm not gonna go back and forth to really say or know more in detail of their relationship. I think that's really of irrelevance. But I will say this: wherever they have as girlfriend, boyfriend, is working well up to this point. Now, can it be sustainable in the long run? If he's not thinking of marrying this woman, but want to play house, I don't see the importance of them in continue forward this little relationship they have. I mean, I look at most relationships with celebrities as a hookup to for more bigger game and bigger eyeballs. You know, even the one with Jonathan Majors and Megan Good, I look at as a ploy, marketing ploy, so-called PR ploy. I think you know one of those things that is good for his image to show that he has some relationship with a black woman, but I don't see nothing really important. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. All right, let me see. I got somebody calling me. What's good, Sankofa? I'm live right now. What's up?
What's good, man? Yeah, man. The whole Keke Palmer thing, man.
Oh, you want to time it? All right, tell people a little bit about your take on that Keke Palmer. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I've seen a lot of the comments where they say that the dude is not her husband and all this other stuff. But my thing is, I'm like, you did white good things by giving the man a baby. You know what I'm saying? And you knew that she knew what she was doing. And women are saying that this dude was insecure and all this other stuff. I'm like, well, damn. Women wouldn't like it if they man went out with no drawers on to the strip club. You know what I'm saying? You see his print and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. It just bothers me. I feel like we in the twilight zone or something, man. It's like women say, yeah, I want a man to leave, but don't tell me what to do. That's the modern woman mindset.
But you gotta understand, Sankofa, it's beyond modernization. This is now officially control. You get me?
Yep.
This is control now, and I hear a lot of men have been talking about this, and I understand the frustration. I hear them, but overall, when I think about what can you do, and even to the extent now that a lot of women was very much praising this, not giving much pushback. Either of let's say if the baby father didn't say nothing, maybe there might be pushback. But we all know, Sanko, there's no pushback with a lot of what modern women are doing today out here in these streets.
Right.
I mean, I that's why I'm trying to understand what moral ground you gonna hold Keke Palmer.
Well, the thing is, I don't think a lot of them was taught morals or how to be women. They was taught to be independent and focus on your career. Don't worry about a man. Don't worry about being submissive to a man. Submit to your books. You know what I'm saying? Submit to your college degrees and stuff like that, which most of them are, they go to school for useless shit. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, but yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's like when they're leaving, when they in their house with their mama, you know what I'm saying? Their mama's single, they see kids are impressionable. It starts at home. You know what I'm saying? And I'm 39 years old, so it's really women my age. I'm talking to a girl that's 41. I'm like, are you teaching your daughter to be independent, strong, whatever? Because if so, then you and me, you know what I'm saying? You want a man. Now that you're 41, you want a man now. You know what I'm saying? What was the whole thing with you getting pregnant by this other dude? Now, I ain't trying to bash on single mothers, but I'm just saying, Now all of a sudden you want to be a wife. Now all of a sudden you want to be a soft girl. We had to talk about that today. And a lot of women won't even talk. But she said her dad raised her that way. So if the woman do have a father in her life, sometimes the fathers make a mistake by telling their women to be strong and independent. Man can't tell you nothing what to do, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I
So,
I thought
so what?
I thought that Keke Palmer's parents were married. Wasn't they married?
Yeah. I'm just saying, like for the majority, you know what I'm saying. I think she was in a two-parent household, but you know the sisterhood is gonna tell Kiki she can do what she wants to, just because the dude ain't making no money. You know what I'm saying? I think somebody brought up his net worth. I think he brought up his net worth like 500,000 or whatever. So since Kiki is a multimillionaire, so because the guy don't have a lot of money, he doesn't deserve respect. That's just like me saying, oh, if my girl is at home and she ain't because she ain't making no money, I can disrespect her by going to the strip club and all this other stuff. See what I'm saying? So it only benefits them. So the man has to be has to make 6 figures or more than you just just to get respect.
Well,
I've seen it on TikTok.
Personally, I'm at where I'm at, bro. I would say it matters, but really, truly, in this modern era, it does not matter, and here's why. Because it's evident. I heard from another content that modern women, especially the sisters, don't like to be around and really deal with or date or be in a real actual relationship with men that got their stuff together.
Sure. But they say they want that though. What a woman says she wants and what she responds to is two different things. She might say, "Yeah, I want an alpha male. I want a man that can lead. I want to provide and protect her. I want a man that can handle me." But when they actually get with a man that can handle them and go tell them what they can and can't do, or what they supposed to do, and not, they say, "Oh no, you're insecure." You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
yeah.
"Man, you said you want the guy." I want a woman to come on your show right now and say and tell us what does the alpha male consist of? Can you respond to that? You know what I'm saying? Women don't even know what a good man look like. You know.
Well, I'll go even further. I won't double down. I'll go further. They talk about this leader. What is a leader?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's be fair, honest. And I remember I was listening to Sir Hale on a certain broadcast, and someone were going having this conversation about the leadership, but they were not even clear of what a leader is. Maybe a definition, maybe, but really an actual leader. They cannot define it. Most women say they talk about leadership, but they don't know what the hell that is. And certain men don't even know what it is either. And the reason why, because this community does not operate off leadership. They operate chaos and disorder. Nothing more, nothing less. When I hear this notion that we want leaders, we want this the community, the first thing that comes to my psychology is chaos. No disorder. No order.
They won't. Like, I shouldn't be talking about this case because it's ongoing. But I was involved in a shooting about 4 months ago, back in February, 4 or 5 months ago. And the guy that we put out, he was in there trying to see what his girlfriend was doing. Now, mind you, his girlfriend was a chica or a waitress that basically, that dressed half naked, right? So he didn't like the fact that she was in there. So we ended up putting the guy out. We didn't rough him up or anything. We said, "Hey man, this is all about your business." He ended up shooting up the place.
Okay.
And and I was even giving the brother Russell, man, just leave her alone, bro, because if you go to jail, she's gonna be with somebody else while you locked up. But he decided to shoot up the place, and I ended up shooting the guy, in the leg, and he was arrested. So, but yeah, man, it just these betas. See, this is the thing. They say they want a strong man, but what they really want is a Russell Wilson. They want somebody that's gonna be like, "Baby, you can do what you want to do. I'm gonna show my security, by not saying nothing to you, by not having standards, by not saying that, "Oh, you can and can't do this." You know what I'm saying? That's what they think an alpha male is. They think an alpha male is just gonna say, "Oh, she can do what the hell she wanna do. She can be single and I still give her the benefits of a relationship." That's what they want. Okay. But like me, my girl already knows, like, "Hey, am I coming home to peace? Because if I'm not, let me know now. Because for a sign of that, I'm gone. For a sign of this order or whatever, I'm gone." So man, we gotta be afraid not to lose these girls, man. A lot of these dudes are afraid to tell these girls the truth because it's gonna lose access to say it with them. You know what I'm saying? They think that if I tell the girl the truth, I'm not gonna get any leg from them. You know what I'm saying?
But
me, I don't care.
But you gotta understand, you have to be a certain age. Now, if these dudes are young, and there's no excuse, but let's say they're young and they're very much vibrant with energy and a lot of testosterone, and they need to to release. I get it, but it goes so that a lot of young men got to be groomed and trained to understand how to function in the society. My biggest issue with a lot of dudes that's afraid to tell women the truth is because, let's be honest, if you're not getting access like that, then yeah, the best thing you could do as a man is you need to tell lies and more lies to satisfy the female ego, so you could continue to get the access. And sometimes getting the access is not that really good. Let's keep it real, but that's another story. But
you just made a point to speak to your point. You just made women respond positively to a lie, but respond negatively to the truth.
Yes.
They respond positive to a lie, but negatively to a truth.
Mm-hmm.
See, men like Cal, man, like we chilling whatever, and you telling me what I did wrong and hey man, you gotta put on a nice shirt. Why are your shirt, man? Straight your jeans up. See, I'm like, okay, man, yeah, you're right, man. That's why, we can take that. Lose your stomach or whatever. You telling me, get your haircut, telling me what to do to get women. Men are gonna take that because we have the discipline to take criticism. Women cannot take criticism because they're told that they're perfect. This is why they do stuff like that. And back to Keke, they saying, oh, she just had a baby, so she's feeling good. So he was wrong for telling her that she couldn't wear that outfit. Well, it was for her. No, Keke cannot go around looking at her own ass. What woman gets her ass done just to look at her own ass? No, it's for attention. Attention is like crack to women.
Okay.
So
yeah. Wait, before you say some, thank you for donation. JT Coin Rings. Take care, brother. Hope you have a good night. Yeah. Yeah.
I think I want to bring a guest onto the show.
Wait. Don't tell me. We'll continue with the subject we deal with here. Everything else we'll worry about next time. All right. But yeah. But like I said, I agree with you, Sankofa. This is why even the conversation we're having to talk about it is somewhat of importance, but it's not really of relevance. And the reason why I say that because she is in the driver's seat. She's actually in control of a lot of things. You get me? And because she's in control, that personally, and this I mean dearly, that she is really moving and operating in her own free will. And here's the funny thing about it. There's a section I played earlier. You might have to go back to replay. She was on a talk show with one Mr. Harvey, right? And he explains to her that, listen, I'm putting you in front of men of status that's doing things, that has more money and wealth than you and no right. But her excuse is, I be dating them, but I don't like them because one, they want to control me. Two, that some of them are boring, and three, some of them, I'm not attracted to. And you're right. But here's the thing: do not complain about your attraction to these men that you're attracted to and want the greater outcomes. It does not work like that, sweetie. It doesn't work like that. But you see, the only reason why she feels comfortable doing so and doing this is because women today they need somewhere to complain and hope someone can hear them out loud, so they're not alone. Now, for most modern women today, I would hope and most respect them to sit and say, screw your feelings, get yours in order, and no one want to hear your complaints. I want more women to really have the podcast to do and put out the information to really push back. But as I look at things as time progresses, they're not going to do so, bro. And the reason why they will not do so is because the misery does love the company. If I'm screwed and messed up, I need the next chick to do screw up and be messed up as well. You get me? So that way I'm not alone.
This is why they choose the purpose of Ray Rays, because women they release the dopamine, for chaotic behavior or
Yeah.
dysfunctional behavior. It releases dopamine.
Mhm.
That's just like when a woman be intimate with a bunch of guys, she releases oxytocin. So the oxytocin basically causes her to pair bond with a guy. You know what I'm saying? That's why women when they're intimate, they cling to a man emotionally. You know what I'm saying? And when you go back and play that video you played, you can look at how she was like all over Usher. That's that oxytocin, that dopamine hit. So whatever old dude is not doing, Mr. Jackson is not doing for her at home, she felt like she needed that validation. You know what I'm saying, from a singer. You know, and that's why I try to tell. That's why I was asking women, like, you know, just sometimes I go downtown and, you know, I do like little videos or whatever, and I ask them, I say, do you think it's okay for you to go to the club and, you know, if it's in a relationship? They say, yeah. I said, okay, so while you're in a relationship, it's okay for you to go to clubs and do this and do that. She's like, yeah. I said, okay, so what if your guy went to the club and women invited him to the bar, say a bunch of lawyers and judges found him attractive and they brought him over to the to the section and started like offering money, buying them drinks and stuff. I mean, you know, offering him, you know, intimacy or whatever. And she said, hell no, you can't do that. I said, but you can do it though. And then
See that?
like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just like, you know, when a woman goes to girls, see, women already get pretty privileged. This is why they think they're perfect. You ask a woman what she rated herself scale of 1 to 10, they're all gonna say 10s. Even if they're 4s, they look in the mirror and they see Halle Berry. You know what I'm saying? Or Jennifer Fox, if you're white, you know what I'm saying? Or I don't know any. I would say Michelle Rodriguez, I guess, for Hispanic women. But the thing is, man, it's just like when a person is born inherent value, they're taught that, you know what I'm saying, they don't have to really do anything in a relationship. All they got to do is show up. You know, they don't have to bring anything to the relationship. I don't ever say table anymore because a man's table already should be set. You know what I'm saying? But what she brings into that relationship is what matters. Because our table should already be set. So, you know, but the thing is, they're taught not to bring anything, just their body. You know, and that's why men value chastity in a woman. You know, youthfulness, chastity. You know what I'm saying? Right. Nobody counts all that stuff. They value finance and resources and stuff because women are survivors. You know, so with Keke being with a guy that's not he don't make as much money as her, she feel like, oh, I make more money because that's what she think her value lies with him. Yes. She think that he values her for her money, not for what she, you know. Yeah. So. That's what women got twisted. Your money is, to the women out here listening, your value is not in your money. Your value is in your femininity, your youthfulness, your chastity. That's where your value is. So we trying to tell y'all that y'all just hard-headed. You go over your head. You still want to get these useless degrees and wonder why you're not making as much money. A lot of women say they're all making 6 figures, but they can't pull a tax receipt out. It's cool. So.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. You know. Overall, you know, as I look at the modernization of men and women, especially women, that it can be, it is really actually hopeless for them because if you listen to these celebrities, you know, and you try and mimic your life and relationships like them, you're going to fail, you know, and you're gonna fail miserably, like literally, you're gonna fail bad, and I don't feel really sorry for a lot of them because at the end of the day, how I look at things is this: that you gotta make a decision. You can't double down on this. Either you're gonna do what's necessary to get the so-called man that you say you need, or you're gonna sit and take whatever is out here, you know, and make it work and make a life, you know. Nowadays, men do settle, and usually, and we shouldn't settle, but let's say we do. At least we're gonna pick lesser of the two evils and less poison in our system. Women, if it's not fruitful at the start, they rather not have nothing at all, and they're fine with that. But here's the problem: don't depend on systems to look after you in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Don't bank your life on that. If you're a smart person, don't bank that it's always gonna be here for you know. But go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, to the women, you know, that's listening, the guy that you need does not look like the guy that you want. So you gotta basically make a choice. Is your needs more important or is your wants more important?
Sure.
And the same with the guy. But men, we're gonna always settle because look, when we date a woman, we're dating down. We're settling for their bad attitude. You know what I'm saying? They're not virgins. You know what I'm saying? They're you know what I'm saying? They done had multiple sex partners or whatever. We're settling because hypergamy is a woman's ability for them to date up. So who's really selling? When I was somebody they're not gonna settle. What you mean you're not gonna settle? You know what I'm saying? Like me and Mason, we basically settle for you. Even if you do date a low quality man, he's still settling. I'm gonna tell you why, because your attitude is bad.
Yeah.
Everything that we value in a woman, you cannot give us, or you don't want to give us. But you sure will be submissive to that boss at work. You sure be like, yes, boss, I got you. I may have that by 5 o'clock tonight, you know, by 5 o'clock this evening. But if I say, hey, babe, can you make dinner? No, you better go order out. You know, come on now. Yeah, you better Uber eat or something. I mean, you can't even make me a sandwich, but you'll do it for your boss at work. Like, make it make sense.
And it doesn't really make sense again.
It's called conditional femininity, you know. Then when they tired of working, now it's soccer. Now they want to say, oh, I think the man that took care of me. Where all the good men gone? You overlooked them.
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't tall enough. He didn't have the thug appeal or the swag. He didn't dress right. He wasn't this. He didn't make enough money. But that guy could have been the best thing for you. But you overlooked him. Because he didn't have swag. And I guarantee if Mr. Jackson acted like Tupac, Keke wouldn't have done that.
Oh, wow.
Now, I don't know if he knew that she was going out like that, so that's up for debate. If he knew that she was going out like that, then yeah, he's stupid for getting on social media talking about that, like, you know, trying to get at her through social media. Somebody's dressed though. I don't think he was wrong, but how he went about it was wrong. Especially if he knew that she was going out like that. Now, if he did address it and say, like, hey, no, you shouldn't be wearing that. Like, put something else on. And she's like, I'm going to do it anyway. You ain't making no money. You ain't da-da-da-da. And, you know how women be neck rolling and eye rolling and finger pointing and all that stuff. So, if he knew about it and she went out anyway, bro, if you listening, leave her alone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Take your chances at court. But if you didn't know about it and you was like somewhere else and she went out, and you know what I'm saying, you couldn't get in touch with her on the phone, and you still shouldn't have went through social media. I would have waited till she got home. That's me personally. I don't think he should have did that. But now that he did that, he should have known that the sister was going to eat him up. That was his mistake right there.
But you know, my thing with the personally, a lot of men like him, Darius, go to social media and expound on his frustrations. My thing is this: if you had to be frustrated and expound to the whole world what you're frustrated, you already have lost. Because to me, how I look at it is that you don't have no say so, or actually you're not in really control of this actual relationship at all, from my perspective. And when a man's not really in control, he's actually not really useful. You know, you gotta have some form of control at the end of the day. Especially you gotta have a grips of where this relationship is really going. Now I could see Keke, like a good portion of black women, they are colors. Could look at she dated and procreated with a man that really is not really of any higher value than her. And one of the things he has a value is that he's tall, he is mixed, so he's gonna produce, if she creates with this man, a mixed child. Well, actually, a partial mixed child. Quadrum, because they said Darius is partially black, so I think they said I would have to assume the father might be black and the mother might be non-black, most likely, you know. So that's why she picked it, because we look at her baby. The baby looks nothing like Keke. Maybe look more like Darius, the quadrum aspect, but nothing of really importance, you know. But that's how most women like Keke wants to roll. She got the genetic part of it. You know what I'm saying? She has a very partially black, or you know, still black, but only a quadrum of it. And that's good enough for her, you know. And but I tell you one thing, Sankofa, that the next two that will be in her relationship, which because this relationship's not gonna last long anyway, that she's gonna look to be as a man that's gonna be play stepdaddy. Yeah.
She gonna end up getting a Tupac to play stepdaddy. But you know what? I will commend this brother for this though. He was brave. Like you notice that Russell Wilson didn't go out and say, hey man, I didn't feel right about this. This what's name? See, Russell Wilson, he's scary, but I would say Darius, at least he wasn't scared to talk about it though. But he knew what arena he was getting in. It's like when you like say Ed bed and you step in it, all the matches come out on you. He was brave to do that.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, well, hold on. Yeah, I agree with that.
My thing is like it's a thing like this relationship now. I see it ending too. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. Cause I read something on my on the app that I got. It said that Keke said to her publicist or whatever that she's not gonna let anybody ruin her moments and stuff. Not even her baby daddy, husband, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh my goodness, really? So you basically saying you're not gonna have any respect for your relationship. So a lot of women don't even hear themselves talk. When they hear themselves talk, but they don't even hear what they're actually saying. Like you just basically said that if you get with any man, you're not gonna respect them. But there gonna be some men that gonna basically demand respect. Either you're gonna get down or lay down. That's how it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
And back to the Jada Pinkett thing. Tupac, Jada would have never did that to Tupac. Like Keke, take for instance, Keke get with what's that dude name out there in North Carolina? Big head boy, the baby, not the baby, but what is his name? The thug dude. Let's just say Keke, you want any rappers and stuff, like dude from Memphis. Man, this dude ain't going for that.
I mean, I think you're talking about Young Boy.
No, not Young Boy. Young Boy from Louisiana.
Shoot.
No, what's that one thing? Sorry, is it The Baby? You got Lil Baby, and then I guess you got The Baby. I think his name is The Baby.
Okay.
Or Lil Baby, something like that. One of them. I don't even know why a grown man would call himself a baby, but that's funny to me. But the thing is, like, a lot of that's why you don't never see a lot of these women. Like, I would say LeBron James' wife she's doing better than any modern woman now. Because LeBron James' wife know how to keep herself out of the limelight. You know what I'm saying? She's sitting back being a wife, being submissive, letting her husband take the lead, and but they've been together for a long time.
Yeah.
And she was raised right,
Mm-hmm.
But you got Lala Anthony, you got all these other celebrity women and stuff. It's just really bad, man. And these women are our age, man. 30, 35 plus,
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's like do they get more immature as they get older, or what? It's like they mature at 21, but it's like their maturity level goes back down.
Personally, to be fair, honest, if we talk about maturity, I mean, I look at if you're modern in today's society, if you're a woman, there's no such thing as maturity. I mean, there's only regression, and the reason why I say this is regression. Because what are they being mature for and mature for what? You get me?
Yeah, and our women do suffer from arrested development. A lot of our women do, not all of them, but a lot of our women do suffer from arrested development.
Now,
they can't get it right.
I heard that they said men do get arrested development, which is, up there, but there's a lot of women today that as they get older, there's no maturity. It's like person.
And that's why they can't take accountability.
Well, there's nowhere they can go or be placed in, or anybody check them for anything what we call accountability. Not in here. That's why if you look at everything that they do wrong, they have to point the finger at somebody else. They got to forward the responsibility. They have to. It's a must. If they don't do that, then who else they gonna blame? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Because they ever told them. Because it's like when I was growing up with my sisters, right? Yeah. And if they did something, I'm always like, did you do that? Did you break that glass? Because it was a baseball, and baseball is quite naturally a man's game. So I'm like, Mama, how you know that my sister can take the baseball and throw it in the window? And I get in trouble because I'm already, when you treat your daughter like that, like nothing really their fault. They can they can throw a rock and hide their hands, and nothing really happens to them. You know, I'm taking plenty of whoopings I didn't deserve. They thought it was me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm behind my sisters, and that's why they act the way they act now. I think a lot of women that grew up like that have that same sentiment. You know, if they had brothers and stuff. They always see women like my sister had like an issue with her boyfriend or whatever. She'll call me and she could be the one at fault. So I'm going over her to take care of this dude, and he ain't done nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like they'll book a fight and then walk away.
Okay. Did not know that. Yeah, but like I said, they forward the responsibility to somebody else, man. That's why I'm at the point now saying, why waste time telling them about they should hold accountability, because they're not gonna do it, bro. They're not gonna do it. They're better off, you know what I'm saying, keep pointing the blame on somebody else. And that's it, you know.
And they blame the passport, bro. That's like, man. I watched a whole bunch of stuff today about the passport, bro, about these women. I'm like, women, if you don't want these guys, why the hell do you care? You know what I'm saying? Let's say Barry decides, say, you know what? I'm gonna go get somebody overseas. Keke would have a fit. She would have a fit. A lot of women are having fits behind it. If you don't care, don't make TikTok videos. But let Darren say, man, you know what? I'm done with you, man. You ain't wife material for the street, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna go get your passport. I'm gonna go overseas, blah, blah, blah. Give me a woman. You know what I'm saying? I said the check was in the mail, right?
Yeah.
Man, the sisterhood will eat this man alive. You know what I'm saying?
But my thing is this: if men are traveling abroad, I mean, you could voice your opinion to get them judged, but why waste time? Because they already made the decision what they really want and who they're looking for after, you know, they have gone through their stages in life. You know, I mean, I see. My thing is this: I like to move more in silence if I can. That's what I do. I'm not gonna sit there because I have a certain disdain or I can't get the women that I want here. And once I decide I'm going somewhere else and I'm going to make it present, I mean, it's a waste of time, bro. In my opinion, this is just me.
It is a waste of time, and that's why I brought back to my point about them making TikTok videos talking about y'all can go. We don't want you. Apparently, you do care because you cared enough to make a TikTok video. And when the first passport bro came out, he made a video strictly pointed towards men. He didn't ask women. Like, you can talk about us leaving y'all. No, men don't do that. He'll basically give men an idea. Then women just jump on the bag. Oh, y'all finna leave? Oh, we finna shame insult guilt and guilt trip y'all. Yeah. And we need to be right about it.
I agree. Overall, you know, women are going to complain because they can't get what they want at the end of the day. Even the thing with the protection piece of saying, which, I mean, we can have that conversation, but when I look at overall, if you're a lady, whether you're big, small, whatever, and you're complaining about protection, chances are you are not that woman. You're not that ish. Just like certain dudes complain about getting certain type of women or getting enough access, we say the same. You're not that Negro, bro. You know, women complain about things that they're not the one. You got no relatives to protect you, you're not that person. You got no friends to protect you, you ain't that person. You don't got your man, or if you got a man, especially got a man, you will not be doing things anyway. But let's say if you do, you ain't that chick. I'm sorry, you're not that chick. So
yeah, exactly. And you know, the thing is, they want the authority of a man, the authority and the power of a man, the accountability of a 2-year-old, still have the privilege of being a woman with no responsibilities. And I'm just like, how y'all think you're working in this society? Oh, so we're gonna start making some movement. Let's do the Me Too. And they've been talking this victimhood stuff. If things don't go right, they can't find a good man or whatever, it's the man's fault.
Yeah.
No, your picker is off. They don't ever say, oh, well, maybe I'm choosing bad. Maybe I'm looking at these people getting raised. But like Dr. Umar Johnson said, there's no good selection of good men. That's bullcrap, because even Dr. Umar Johnson even told women, but there's a good selection of men. They're overlooking. They're looking for the swag factor. But why would you get on the crew session and say that there's no selection of men when you said 2 weeks prior to that to a woman that she's overlooking good men? Why he didn't keep that same sentiment, that same argument on the crew session? You know what I'm saying? But see, this is the thing. I'm thinking that he's kind of, he's like money in the water a little bit. He's walking that tightrope, and I can't get with Umar no more. You know? Okay. All right. So yeah, it's just like buddy, he's walking that thing line. Like, you can't tell women that they're choosing that there are good men, and then get on the crew session and say that there's no good men to choose from because black men in society ain't raising other people's children. Like, dude, why is that? Like, I looked at him sideways, like, dude, what the hell you do? Bro, you're not even raising your own daughter. I don't know, but you're not married to their mothers. So, dude, so what are you talking about?
Oh, you're right. But like I said, I ain't gonna go back and forth with a lot of people. It is pointless at this point. If you gotta try to go find a chick, I mean that's up to you. But I mean personally, I look at you got fit in, get in where you fit in, and a lot of people nowadays, that if you know what you don't want, or you know what you really want, you're gonna have a hard time in this so-called hookup / dating pool. You get me? It's going to get worse and worse because everybody has certain intentions. Some not transparent intentions. Hell, some of them want just a little piece of money and keep pushing. They rather be having a transsexual, whorish type of mentality than anything else. And it's cool. It's cool.
Let's say I've seen a bunch of like 3 men walk up here look like women. I'm like, come on, man. They walk right by me, bro. I'm at work right now. They walk right by me. I'm like, this is sad.
What's that?
I'm at work right now. 3 trannies just walked in.
Yeah.
I'm like, somebody.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even know all that, but But anyway, other than anything else, Sankofa? I think that's it.
Oh no, man! Great show, man. I am Chronicles of Sankofa. Make sure check me out on TRS as well. Man, peace to God, chaos, man. Man, y'all like to subscribe to the channel, man. Share the video, man. It's great content. Peace and love, man, to everybody out there. Peace and love to my, black people, man. Let's bring back the nuclear family. That's what we're fighting for. You know what I'm saying? So we really don't. Cause black women, you gotta understand, y'all are our first choice. So y'all listening. Black woman has always been a black man's first choice. But if y'all don't want us, then we're gonna believe you, and we're gonna go somewhere else. I need y'all to think about that. Peace and blessings to everybody.
Next segment. All right, guys. I think that would be it. I don't know if I got anything else to talk about. But like I said, this is the show. I'm looking forward to hearing y'all comments at the end of this stream. But like always, please hit the like button on your way in, on your way out. And I'd like to thank JT Cornrings for the donation. If you're new to the Chaos Reign Show, welcome to the Chaos Reign Show, like always. Also, follow me on many social media links. The following. Follow me on Twitter at Chaos Reign 7. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Eric Rain on Facebook. Please subscribe and follow me on Rumble. As you know, I put the Rumble link in the description of this video, and I do have the Rumble link in the chat room, so go back to replay of this broadcast as well. Also, join the Discord service of the Chaos Reign Show. That link is also in the description, and actually it's in the description of this video as well. I think that's it. That's all the links. And like always, thank you for watching. And final words. Keke Palmer went into this relationship just to get the baby. That is all. She's not really dedicating or promoting or even fully vested into this relationship. So if you are a man of any significance, you're going to have to pay attention and watch carefully of any modern woman nowadays. And Keke Palmer is no exception to the modernization of the modern women today you're going to be dealing with. it comes with a territory. You're gonna have to respect it. You don't have to participate, but you have to know what it is and what you're really getting into, and know the actual outcomes. If you could do that, you will survive in this Western world. Okay. And on that note, thank y'all for listening. Until next time, the Chaos Reigns.